Question 28 has an internal choice. We're going to be looking at both these questions in the same video. 28A is from quadratic equations. It's a word problem. Some information is given in these 4 or 5 lines. We'll have to frame an equation, solve the equation to arrive at the answer. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. Okay, let's say that speed is equal to s kilometers per hour. Right, they're given something in kilometers per hour, so I'm taking that to be s kilometers per hour. If the train would have been 6 kilometers per hour faster, normal speed is s, 6 kilometers faster would translate to it's going to travel at s plus 6 kilometers per hour. It would have taken 4 hours lesser than the scheduled time. Let's say the scheduled time is equal to traveling the destination in t hours. Now it's going to take 4 hours lesser. If let's say it's 10 hours, 4 hours lesser would have made it as 6 hours. 15 hours, 4 hours lesser would have made it as 11 hours. T hours, so 4 hours lesser would have essentially translated to t minus 4 hours. Given a second scenario, and if the train were slower by 6 kilometers, s is a normal speed, slower by 6 would be s minus 6. It would have taken 6 more hours. Let's say normal time is 10, 6 more hours would be 16. So in this case, it's going to essentially translate to t plus 6. Okay. What we need to find out is the length of the journey. Distance is what is asked. So distance traveled by the train is equal to the speed at which it's traveling into the scheduled time. So s into t is the distance. Now let's look at the two scenarios that they gave. What if it traveled faster? What if it traveled slower? So this is what actually happened. We're going to look at scenario 1 that they mentioned. If it traveled at 6 kilometers faster, which is s plus 6 kilometers per hour, if the speed is s plus 6, it would have taken 4 hours lesser time. So that basically translates to t minus 4. So at this speed, it's going to take so much time. So distance covered is that speed into the corresponding time. But the distance traveled is the same, irrespective of the speed at which you traveled and the lesser time that you took or more time you took. Distance covered is the same. So s plus 6 into t minus 4 is equal to st. Let's simplify this first and call it as equation 1 before we look at scenario 2. So this is st minus 4s, st minus 4s plus 6t minus 24 is equal to st. st gets cancelled on both sides. So what we'll get is minus 4s plus 60 is equal to a 24. We'll call this as equation 1. Let's look at scenario 2. In scenario 2, it's traveling 6 kilometers per hour slower. If it were slower by 6 kilometers per hour, so speed becomes s minus 6 as we noted it down. The extra time taken will be 6 hours. So time taken is t plus 6. So we're going to essentially proceed along the same lines. This is equal to st. Expand this. This is st plus 6s minus 60 minus 36 is equal to st. st gets cancelled on both sides. So what we have is 6x minus 60, 6s minus 60 is equal to a 36, taking it to the right hand side. So this is equation 2. Let's write equation 1 beneath it, which is minus 4s plus 60 is equal to a 24. Add the two equations. Why am I doing that? Minus 60 and plus 60 will get cancelled. So we are left with 2s is equal to the summation of these two, which is equal to 60, translating to s is equal to 30. Plug in the value of s into one of these equations. So we have s, which is 6 into 30 minus 60 is equal to 36. 180 minus 36, 144 is equal to 60, translating to t is equal to 144 by 6, which is equal to 24 hours. What is the question asking? Not just the speed, not just the time. Those are intermediate steps for us to arrive at the answer. The question asked is, what is the distance traveled? Distance we know is equal to s into t. So speed is equal to 30 kilometers per hour. For how many hours did it travel? 24. So 30 times 24, 720 kilometers is the distance traveled by the train. This question had an internal choice, so we're looking at the second choice in this 28b. We call it Anuj had some chocolates and he divided them into two lots A and B. Okay, so he's got a total number of chocolates. He's dividing it into two lots A and B. Lot A has A chocolates. Lot B has B chocolates. So total number of chocolates will be equal to A plus B. He sold the first lot at the rate of rupees 2 for 3 chocolates and the second lot at the rate of 1 per chocolate and got a total of 400. Let's frame an equation for it. So here 2 for 3 chocolates were sold for rupees 2, right? He sold rupees 2 for 3 chocolates. So one chocolate, this is lot A. One chocolate would have been sold for 2 by 3 rupees. How many chocolates does he have? He's got 8 chocolates. So how much would he have got totally? He would have got 2 by 3A by selling all 8 chocolates, the first lot, at 2 by 3 rupees a chocolate, right? 3 chocolates sold for 2 rupees. So 1 chocolate will be sold for 2 by 3 rupees. 2 chocolates for 2 into 2 by 3 rupees. X chocolates for X into 2 by 3 rupees. A chocolates for A into 2 by 3, which is 2 by 3A. And then what is he selling? The second lot, which is this B, at the rate of 1 per chocolate. So this equation is an easy equation. So each chocolate is for 1 rupee. So B chocolates for B rupees. How much does he realize? He realizes 400 rupees. Now let's look at the second one. If he had sold the first lot at the rate of 1 per chocolate, this lot at 1 per chocolate, how much would he have realized? I'm looking at second scenario. He's selling lot A at 1 per rupee at the rate of rupee 1 per chocolate. So for all 8 chocolates, he would have got A rupees. What does he do with the second lot, right? And the second lot at the rate of 4 for 5 chocolates. Okay, so 5 chocolates gives him rupees 4. So one chocolate will give him 4 by 5 rupees. How many chocolates does he have? B chocolates. So B chocolates will fetch him 4 by 5B. Now how much money does he get totally? He gets A from lot A and 4 by 5B from lot B, resulting in making up 460 rupees if he had sold it at this rate. So this is equation 2, this is equation 1. So what do we see? We have two linear equations in two variables. So this question is a question from a pair of linear equations in two variables. We'll have to solve A and B, solve for A and B. Let's do that. What we'll do is we'll multiply the second equation by a 2 by 3, or we'll multiply the first equation by a 4 by 5. So what will we get when we multiply it by a 4 by 5? You're going to get 4 by 5 into 2 by 3A plus B is equal to 4 by 5 into 400. Let me just check it. 4 by 5 into 2 by 3A plus B is equal to 4 by 5 into 400. So this essentially is 8 upon 15A plus 4 by 5B is equal to, cancels out as an 80. So that becomes 320. We'll call this equation as equation 3. Let's take equation 2 right now, which is A plus 4 by 5B. A plus 4 by 5B is equal to 460. This is equation 2, right? Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, right? So subtract equation 3 from equation 2. So we're going to subtract this equation, right? So A minus 8 by 15A is essentially 15 is the common denominator. So 15 minus 8, which will make it a 7 by 15A. 4 by 5B and 4 by 5B minus will get cancelled. 460 minus 320 is equal to 140. So cross multiply to find the value of A. A is equal to 140 into 15 divided by 7. Cancels out as a 20. So A is equal to 300. Substitute A as 300 in one of these equations. We'll do it here. So this is 300 plus 4 by 5B. 300 plus 4 by 5B is equal to 460. 4 by 5B is equal to 160. B is equal to 160 into 5 divided by 4. Cancels out as a 40, or B is equal to 200. What do we have to find out? Number of chocolates totally that he sold. Lot A chocolates, lot B, B chocolates. This is the total number of chocolates he would have sold. A is equal to 300, B is equal to 200. He sold a total of 500 chocolates.
Before you leave, I want you to do two things. One, sign up at online.maxtute.com to get started with CBSE Class 10 Math online tuitions. It takes all of 5 minutes and less than 3 steps to get started. So get it done today. And second thing, I want you to subscribe to this channel if you already haven't, and turn on notifications so that you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. And also, spread the word about this channel to your friends and classmates.